Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Diamonds and Doxies. This is Leanne, and today we're going to be doing a kitten chat. No, a WIP N Chat. And in case you didn't know, WIP stands for Work in Progress, and my work in progress is Mushroom Forest from Diamond Art Club and Catriona Crahan, I believe is how you pronounce her name. And I'm doing it for the Far Out and Funky 24 that Mindy is hosting. So if you're participating in that event, what are you working on? I finally saw today on Facebook someone posted, well, they have blinged it up, but I've never blinged anything up. So anyway, this is staying just as is. And anyway, they completed this kit and I was really happy to see it. So anyway, that's what a WIP is, and you can work on whatever you want to work on. I always use it to work on my diamond paintings. I use it like a podcast, and just keeps me company while I diamond paint. And chat is just, I'm going to play like we're having a conversation, you know, just about what's going on in my life, my observations, and, you know, just different random musings, I suppose. I'm using today, this is a yellow dog design tray. Isn't that beautiful? I just love that. And it's the XL, and it's got a little stopper here, and it shows you on here which way to put it up. So I don't know if you can see that or not. And it fits my hand good, as you can see. And I do like the sides. And then I'm using, this here is from Leopard Leatherworks. And I thought it was kind of far out and funky, don't you think? I don't know, I think so. And I got an 8-placer, the skinny multi-placer from Diamond Art Club, and the single placer from Diamond Art Club. These are my favorite multi-placers. I've got several of them, same thing with the single, and I keep them on hand. Yeah, they're my favorite. That's all I'll ever use. For my tweezers, I am using, these are from Francesca Studio Works, and all tweezers are not created the same. Hers are just a little bit, I can pick up drills better with these than I can any of the others. So anyway, let's get started. First of all, what are y'all doing? Are y'all working on a diamond painting kit, or let's see, hang on, here we go. Can't talk and look for something all at the same time. Hope my camera angle is good. I don't know. Still haven't figured that part out yet. What are y'all working on? Are y'all, are you cleaning house, or, what are you working on? Maybe you're diamond painting. Maybe you're driving in your car. Whatever you're doing, whatever you want to do is fine. There's no right way or wrong way to WIP N Chat. So anyway, in the mornings, my sprinklers come on in my yard. They're on a timer, and they have a schedule. And this morning, my dogs were outside, out back, after they ate their breakfast. And the sprinklers came on while they were out there, and I was like, uh-oh. And I thought, well, they probably won't walk through the sprinklers to get inside. Well, next thing I know, Gus, he's my young pup. He turned a year old on January 30th, so he's about a year and a half old. And he came in, he's a wire-haired dachshund, so he's got more hair on him. And he come flying in through the doggy door with the Zoomies, just running just running to the bedroom, back to the living room, back to the bedroom, back to the living room, to the entryway. I mean, he was just going to town, occasionally stopping to shake. And I was sitting in my recliner, and he was wanting to get up in the recliner. And I'm like, dude, no, you are wet. He was sopping wet. Water was dripping off of him. Of course, Snoopy, he is I got him when he was about a year old, and I got him from Dachshund Rescue of Houston. And so he's an older man. He doesn't get the Zoomies anymore. And I'm here to tell you, he was not wet. He waited for the sprinklers to turn off before he decided it was time to come in. So, but anyway, I thought that was fun. Well, it was funny until I was like, okay, you know, it's time for me to get up and get busy, and came into my bedroom, which is where I am now, and you know, it's like, let me make up my bed, get dressed, brush my teeth, blah, 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 blah. And so I throw my pillows on the floor so I can make up my bed, and that little turkey went over there to lay his head on my pillows. I'm like, no, no, no. But he did get a little edge. I was like, oh, great. Now my pillowcase is going to smell like wet dog. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm sure it's no big deal. No big deal. It's just part of having pups, you know. Anyway, he cracks me up sometimes. His name is Gus. And I wasn't even looking for a new pup. I had just lost, on the 23rd of January last year, I had lost my female Lily, my little sweet, fat, little sassy, stubborn, redheaded girl. And I wouldn't, like I said, I was like, you know, it's because that just killed me. I still miss her. I still think about her. But I'd always followed some dachshund people on Facebook, and someone posted, this was a few months after she had passed. Well, a couple of months after she had passed. And this little dude, and I saw him and I was like, that's it, he's mine. He's mine. Sent the lady a message, and I'm like, you know, he's mine. You know, I just knew somehow, somewhere, I felt like Lily sent him to me. Just sent him to me. And he has been an absolute, well, you know, he's a pup, so he can get on your nerves, but he's been just an absolute joy. Absolute. He is definitely a mama's boy. He wants all the cuddles. Snoopy's all about, you know, they all have their love language, just like anything else, just like any other living thing, I think. And Snoopy's love language is throw the ball, throw the toy, throw the ball, throw the toy. He can play fetch. I swear he'd play fetch until he had a heat stroke. And he's getting older, so, you know, I have to make him stop. I mean, his tongue will just hang out so far, and he'll pant so much. I mean, he'll do it until he's limping or he's in pain. I mean, you have to stop because he has arthritis. But, I mean, he zeroes in, and he's like, throw the toy, and he'll catch it. I mean, he's really good. He can catch it in midair, and he's really good. Gus, care less. Occasionally, he'll get a toy, and he'll chew on it a little bit, and, you know. But he's really not about playing tug-of-war or fetch or any of that. But I'll tell you what he is. He loves loving. That boy loves loving. He loves being with you in your lap. He loves to love on you. He loves for you to love on him. He is just, yeah, he is a mama's boy. But he's an anybody boy. Yeah, he's all about that. And it's funny because he still does not, if I go get his harness, look at these little stragglers in here. If I go get his harness, he's like, no, no, no. And he doesn't want, he doesn't want to. And I have to get him, and usually he ends up peeing on himself. He does that when he gets excited or scared or whatever. He pees on you, on him, on everything. But, Snoopy, I pull out the leash, and he's like, woohoo, something fun's about to happen. Even if we're going to the vet, he's happy to go to the vet. He's happy to see those people. Gus, on the other hand, nope. And I thought, well, maybe at first I thought, well, maybe because he doesn't you know, he has to go to the vet. But so, you know, we're taking him on walks and stuff. Now, once he got there to go on the walk, he was fine. He was happy with it. But he doesn't like, oh, crikey. Did y'all see that? Yep. He does not like what it takes to get to the walk. So he does not like being in the car at all. And I forget where, I think I was going somewhere with that. I don't remember. But right now it's too hot to take them on a walk. We'd all have a heat stroke. But Snoopy's getting older. You know, he's about 10 now, because I got him in 2015. Yeah, and I think he was about a year old. So, yeah, he's, you know, he's getting up there, and he's a bigger pup. He weighs about 26, 27 pounds. Of course, he's overweight. When I got him, he weighed 17 pounds. You know, you cannot come to this house and not gain weight. Gus weighs too much. When I got Gus, I said, oh, his dad weighed 9 pounds, his mama weighed 11 pounds, so he'll be small. Is that right? Because last time he went to the vet, he weighed 24 pounds. And I don't think he's fat. You know, I mean, the vet was like, yeah, he needs to lose a couple of pounds. He said, you know, I think I'd like him at 20 pounds. Of course, my vet, I swear, every time I take the dogs in, that's one of the first things he says. They need to lose weight. Said the same thing about Lily. Lily did. Lily was fat. But dachshunds love their groceries, and they will convince you that they haven't eaten in months, you know. Even though they just ate, nope, they haven't. They have not eaten. It's a lie. That was so 5 minutes ago. So they need more. And everything they do requires a treat. Lily was so funny because what she learned, it's funny the things that they learn, right? Because I was like, if you go outside and go potty, come in and you get a treat. Well, you know, you start out doing that, and then they go out on their own because they got a doggy door, so they go out on their own. And then I watched her. She went out the doggy door, turned around, came back in, and was like, I'm here for my treat. You know, so what she learned was just go outside, and then when you come back in, you get a treat. It's just that simple. Like, oh my word, I can't teach you to come here, but, you know, that you've got. That complex thought process you've got. And Gus is the same way, and I swear they can tell time. You know, it's like, it's time for me to eat. No. You know, it's just give me a minute. Nope. Look at the clock, Mom. It's past our meal time. Past our treat time. Past our bone time. Oh, Lord. Silly pups. They bring a lot of joy. A lot of joy. Most of the time. You know, it's anything, right? Anything. Sometimes I think, you know, I'd have nice things if I didn't have dogs. And I was like, yeah, and I would be sitting there going, I need to get me a dog. I like cats too. Different type of animal, you know. My youngest son, he has cats. Or he only has one cat now. Monster, which, you know, I was like, what kind of name is that? But anyway, and I love her to death. She's a sweetie pea, my grand kitty. And when Jacob comes over, he's like, you know, my dogs are barking and jumping on him and losing their mind because they get so excited when he shows up. And he's like, you know, if you had cats, I was like, yeah, I know. He's like, cats don't bark. Yeah. I think Gus had a cat around him as a pup before I got him. So I don't know how he'd be now. I'm sure he's forgotten all about cats. But I don't think Snoopy would like a cat. So, because I did think, I was like, I wouldn't mind having a kitty cat. I'd be perfectly fine with it. But, I'm not gonna, I don't want something to be tortured, It's not nice. It'd be like me getting a rabbit, knowing darn good and well that Snoopy thinks rabbits are delicious. Gus caught a rabbit, a baby, it was a baby bunny. And I was shocked. He did not kill it. My female would catch them, and I mean, if you tried to take it from, go after her to get it from her, she'd swallow that damn thing whole. I mean, it was like, dang, I think you're part snake. But Gus caught it, and I was like, leave it, and I went after him, and he did. He dropped it, and it was still alive. And I'll be darned if the very next morning that silly little rabbit didn't make another appearance. And Snoopy was like, oh no, you're mine. And he grabbed it, and by the time I ran over there to get him, Snoopy was licking his chops. It's like, oh, great. I think that's why, they say that rabbits are food for everything, because they're not very smart. They're so cute, though. But Jacob sent me a picture of his cat laying on the patio, and there was a rabbit in his backyard, and Monster was just laying there watching it. He was like, yeah. I said, well, maybe the rabbits need to go have their babies over at your house, not my house. I mean, I don't know why. Even if they run to my neighbors behind me, heck, that's no better. They're Great Danes over there. You wouldn't stand a chance. So, but dachshunds, that's what, they're bred for, especially the miniature ones, which mine are supposed to be, going into rabbit holes and whatnot, scaring up rabbits. I don't think they're supposed to eat them, but, at first, when Lily first did that, because she'd eat birds. She was heavy. She did not move very fast, but let me tell you something. She could catch a bird in midair, and doves. She liked doves. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, and then I was like, what am I getting so upset about? Because yes, they're cute, but I mean, something has to die for them to eat. Their dog food contains meat. Something had to die for that food. At least I know with these bunnies that it's all natural. It's all organic. So, the only thing she wouldn't eat, which I thought was smart, was she wouldn't eat a rat. She'd catch them. She'd kill them. But she didn't eat them. And I was very happy about that. Because, around here, you never know if a rat has eaten poison or not. But Gus is caught, and I don't know that he's killed 2 baby possums. They were too little to be off their mama's back, I think. So I don't know what happened. But anyway, he brought one of them in the house through the doggy door. And I didn't know. I didn't have my glasses on. I thought he had a toy because he was kind of playing, and messing with it. And I went over there. I was bending down to pick it up, and then I realized, oh no, this has a tail. Oh no, this is not one of their squeaky toys. And sure enough, it was dead. But it kind of had like, I don't know how long it had been dead, and I don't know if he killed it. And I love possums, just love possums. So I was upset about that. But I don't know how it got off its mama's, or both of them got off there, because there was another one outside that was dead. I don't know how it got off its mama's back. And I know that it had been on its mama's back because I have a Ring camera out there, and it picked it up like at, 2 a.m. or something, with the mama with 2 babies on her back. So I don't know what happened there. Do not know what happened. But I was sorry to see that. So yesterday I was listening to, last night, I finally was catching up on some of the subscriptions, the content creators that I like to watch their WIP N Chats. And it was Debbie from the Crafty Diamond. I forget names. Isn't that terrible? Anyway, and she was talking about, the Great Lakes retreat. I think I've mentioned to y'all before. I really want to do a retreat, but I'm so nervous, about... I'm not nervous about diamond painting with people. I mean, I can socialize. I do enjoy. I think it'd be fun to sit around and diamond paint with people and, learn some tips and tricks from them and just share some common themes, because I have nobody to diamond paint with. Nobody around here that I know of diamond paints. So, that would be a lot of fun. But as I've mentioned in the past, it's the going to sleep part. And she was talking about, them staying up really late. And I'm like, see, no. They were drinking coffee, at 2 a.m. And I'm like, no, I can't do that. My body doesn't allow me to do that. It would be miserable. I've done that back, 10 years ago or so. I used to do that, but not anymore. So I'm like, gosh. And she said there's one in Virginia that she's going to go to. It's a new one, I think she said, for next year. And I don't mind traveling. I live in Texas. I don't mind traveling. I love to travel. And so she's like, there's 10 spots open, so I may check into it just to see. I don't know. Surely. I mean, there's got to be someone else out there that goes to retreats that's not into sharing a room, or doesn't mind sharing a room, but doesn't mind having a fan going, and I don't know, likes to keep to themselves too. I don't know. Or that does get a separate room. How do you handle that? I mean, if that's you, if you've done a retreat and that's you, let me know. Because, I mean, I have stayed in rooms with people before, but, it's people that I know and that I know I travel well with, and that makes a difference. And then, of course, I tell myself, well, Leanne, if you get there and it's just you can't get any sleep, or, because sleep and me, the planets have to align, and, I'm always afraid I won't be able to sleep. And sometimes, even I take medication and everything, and, and my routine, I think I've found a pretty good routine on falling asleep. And so, but occasionally it'll be 2 a.m. and I'll be like, and I have to get up and start my routine over again. And I don't want to bother anybody, Yeah, that would bother me if I thought, well, I need to get up, but I don't want to bother anybody. So I don't know. I'm sure it's just worrying, over something that has not happened. It's just a scenario that I've made up in my brain. I do that too. So if you're one of those people that doesn't like sharing a room, but still goes on a retreat, let me know. Let me know how you handled it. I mean, maybe you got some tips or tricks. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I really do want to go on a retreat next year. That would be out of my comfort zone. This is out of my comfort zone. This is totally out of my comfort zone. But I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying doing YouTube. I am. I'm enjoying the camaraderie with a few people that are here. I'm really enjoying the, the comments in the section, and yeah. And then I think, oh man, maybe one of them will go to a retreat one day and I'll get to meet them in person. So I can see how, it's like, yeah, I'd like to meet this person in person. So I don't know. I do not know. And then the latest on Burl, Hurricane Burl, is looks like it's gonna, as of right now, as of this morning, it looks like it is going to make landfall in South Padre Island, which I'm trying to think. I've been to South Padre many times. I don't know. Is that a 5-hour drive, 5.5-hour drive? I don't know. From here. I don't remember. So anyway, that would give us some rain for sure. But I don't think they're expecting anything until Monday. And which is jury duty day. It's the day I have to go to jury duty, dang it. Oh, so I don't know. Maybe if they can, I don't have to be at jury duty until I think 9:45. So, and it's about, from here to Galveston is, I don't know. Well, from here to the courthouse, it's probably about 30 minutes. Of course, I got to park and go through metal detectors and all of that lovely stuff. So, I'd probably leave here at about, what time did I say? 9:45? Or was it 8:45? Anyway, I'd probably give myself 45 minutes to get there, to park. Oh, I forgot to pee. To get there, to park, to go through metal detectors and all that lovely stuff. So, yeah, the last time I had jury duty, that was a few years ago that I got summoned for jury duty. I didn't get picked, thank goodness, but I got summoned, and it was, oh my goodness, there's a piece of trash. No, don't want you. It was storming. I mean, yeah, it was storming. It was terrible. Wind, lightning, thunder. I mean, it was, yeah. It was not good. And about half of the people did not show up that were supposed to show up. And the judge was like, bailiff, find these people and find out why they didn't show up. And I'm like, yikes. So now whether he was just saying that for the benefit of us there, I don't know. But, but some people don't drive in rain. I don't mind it. I mean, I really don't. Now, I don't want to drive in horrific rain. I have driven in where it's like a complete whiteout, It's like, oh my God, I cannot see a thing. And, I'm driving like, 20 miles an hour on the highway. And I'm starting a new square, y'all. And did not like that. Did not like that at all. But in just basic rain, I don't, it's fine. Let's see what color I want to go with. What is standing out to me? What do I want to get done first? I usually like to try to get things down here done first. It's not really standing out to me, though. I think I'll go with the A. Here it is. I'll be so glad when I get up here in the big old mushroom house. That'll be fun, fun, fun. I hope you can still see. I don't know if you can. I don't know if some people watch or not. Some people might. And I like to try to be considerate. I don't know. If you like to watch while I diamond paint, let me know. And let me know what the things that bug you about it. Like, is it the glare or the camera angle, or yes to both? Sometimes I'll watch, but I used to watch all the time just to kind of get a feel for how other people diamond painted. Well, no, I'm not going to use my tweezers. I was going to use my tweezers, but I decided not to, not on these. A lot of times I'll use tweezers when I have a single one. This, yeah. These here aren't technically singles, but for whatever reason, I'm feeling drawn to multi-place horizontally. I don't know why, but I am. So I'll go ahead and fill these in. Helps me get a straighter line, I think. Well, now I'm not. Do that there. Get a straighter line there. So anyway, I don't know. I mean, if they cancel jury duty, does that mean I have to reschedule it? Because I really don't want to. I mean, I'd rather just do it because I know I don't have anything this week. So, I mean, I have no appointments, nothing to do. I mean, yes, it'll cut into my diamond painting time, but I do think jury duty is more important. But we'll see. I posted on my Facebook, about I wondered, and someone I'm friends with on Facebook commented and said, well, I guess their husband's an attorney, and he'll be in Galveston. They'll be picking a jury on Monday. And I was like, oh, joy. So I was like, okay, then. Maybe I'll see him. I don't know. Do you ever watch, like, court TV? Because there's one of the channels I watch on YouTube is Law and Crime, I think it's called. And they do different cases. And, of course, they don't show a lot. Like, they don't show victims and stuff on like when they show pictures, graphic pictures, they don't show that. Thank God. But, of course, there's enough description that you understand what's going on. And I always think, some things, I think that could be traumatizing to a juror. It would be to me. It would be to me. And, not only do you have to see those kinds of things, but you have to, you can't just go, oh, well, I see this terrible thing, and therefore I want this person to pay. I mean, first you got to make sure they're guilty, so you got to be, you can't let that influence you. You got to go, okay, this is tragic, this is terrible, and definitely somebody needs to pay for this, but I need to listen to all the testimony to make sure that this person did do that. And that would be hard, that would be hard, especially in a case where it's life without parole or a death penalty, because, I think just because you think, well, you committed this act And that act calls for this extreme punishment. So therefore, that's what it is. I don't think it changes the fact that you're going, well, I mean, I would have rather not been in this position. You know, I'd rather you had not committed this crime. But here we are. So, I don't know. But if I get picked on a jury duty, I hope it's, or picked on a jury, I hope it's something simple. Sir, was the light red when you ran it? No. We have a camera that shows that you were. Oh. You know, something simple like that. Oh, dear. All right, I'm going to have to pause you for just a second so I can let my dogs out. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Yes, we have a doggy door. But I also have 2 back doors. And I'm in my bedroom, which is where the other back door is. And my dogs are too lazy to go into the kitchen to go out through that door where the doggy door is. So I have to get up and let them out. And the little boogers will, especially Gus, will go out there and hunt for lizards or whatever it is he's sniffing around for. And then, then he'll run back in like he needs to make sure I'm still here. I didn't leave while he was out there. And then, he'll come and say hi to me, and then he will start scratching at the back door again. It's like what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So anyway, I have lunch today planned with my 2 boys. Looking forward to that. Although my youngest sent a text bright and early this morning, said they were called out to, he's in the fire department. He had a overnight shift last night. Supposed to get off at 6. But they were in a neighboring town for mutual aid. And he wasn't sure if he was going to be able to go to lunch. So I hope he can. I hope he's safe. I think they're just there for support, as a support unit. But I hope he can. Of course, he's probably just going to be dead tired. But I hope he can. It'd be good to see my eldest son. So, y'all, I think I'm going to finish this color here, or this, color symbol, whatever you call it. I call it a symbol, but I'm going to finish this one here. And then I got some work I need to do around here. Like I either need to hire a cleaning person. I used to have a cleaning lady, and I decided, this is ridiculous. I can clean my own house. Well, I can. I mean, I can. But do I? I do not. And I really need to. I mean, I need to mop. I need to vacuum. I need to dust. I mean, I need to do all the things. But I'll get in here and start diamond painting and be like, no, just, one more color, one more section. That's all I need. That's all I need. And then I'll get up. One thing that will motivate me, though, is I'll watch different cleaning channels, where you just follow them around. And a lot of times it's on sped up. And that'll motivate me. I'm like, I need to get up. I need to clean. I need to, and I can get a lot of cleaning done. I'll watch those and turn it off and then just bam, get up and start cleaning. One lady I watch, her husband's been real sick, so she hasn't been able to post videos, but her channel is Cleaning Therapy. And sometimes I'll just listen to her. And like if I'm going to clean my den, for instance, I'll turn her on my TV while I'm cleaning. And I don't know, just kind of makes you feel like you got someone else that's cleaning with you. But, you know, when they speed it up, it's like, oh, man, that didn't take no time at all. And I happen to know now that it does. It takes a lot longer. It's amazing how fast you can speed something up. Like 2-hour thing in like a 1-minute snippet. So, anyway. But I'm going to stop here and, try to get some things done. I'll cover this back up. Now, one thing I will show you what I like to do on this perforated cover, because I have a thing with the sound of this plastic, but I'll come over to the part that I've already done, and I'll just peel it off like that. Now, I can't come over here because, as you see, I haven't done it yet. So, and I'll just keep doing that as I go until there's no plastic left. And that's the way I like to use the perforated cover. So I like the perforated cover. And I think what I like the most about it is I don't have to use it. You know, I mean, it's there if you want to use it, but you don't have to, as you can plainly see by my release papers. So anyway, and I don't know if I ever mentioned that. These are called, let's see. These are called boho patterns. And I believe, yeah, these here are from Crafts with Crashly. Yeah, Crafts with Crashly. Hers and Bee's Crafty Corner. Those are my two go-tos on release papers. But there's some others I want to try, so eventually I'll get there. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to show you the picture here of the kit. I guess I should turn it this way. And we are literally, I just finished that mushroom cap right there. As you can see, I just finished that mushroom cap. So we're getting there. We're almost getting to the door. Got a little bit. Yeah, there's another section right here. So got a couple more sections to go. So anyway, y'all, I hope you have an amazing day or evening or morning, whatever time that you are watching this. I really hope that you give this video a thumbs up. It really not only helps my channel, it helps me with my self-esteem. No, I'm teasing, but it does make me feel good. Leave a comment if you so desire. You don't have to. I watch a lot on my iPad, and it makes and my iPad's kind of out of my way, so it makes leaving a comment. I have to actually work to leave a comment. I'm not on my phone, so I get it if you don't. But if you did and you made it all the way to the end, leave me a mushroom emoji. That would be cool. And subscribe. I would love, love, love to have you back. And yeah, I really would like to create a community, and I hope that you would like to be a part of it. So anyway, with all that being said, thank you so much. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.